Badajoz, which is a city that I served in, which I would compare to like a very hot, almost like a hot, dry, like somewhere in Texas maybe. I mentioned that I got transferred there during the summer, and it was scorching. It was just incredibly hot. And that actually made it hard for the missionary work, because a lot of the times people would just stay inside and they wouldn't want to come out and talk. But the people in Badajoz, they also had a different way of speaking. Because they were more from the south, they would almost sing a little bit when they spoke. So it was cool for me to almost learn another dialect, serving in this relatively small country. It was fun to hear the way that other people talked in different parts of the country. It was really close to Portugal. So here's a story about Badajoz. All the missionaries that served in Badajoz would always go and they would get a picture next to the Welcome to Portugal sign, because we were so close to Portugal. We were basically walking distance. It was over on the other side of a bridge. And I remember I was driving with me and my companion and then the zone leaders. And so the one zone leader was in the passenger seat and I was driving. And because we had a car, because we had some senior missionaries that lived there. And they would let us use the car on P days to go get groceries and things. And so we got in the car, and Elder Gasser, the zone leader that was in the passenger seat, he said, "Hey, let's go get a picture by the Welcome to Portugal sign." And I said, "Okay." And so I started driving, and I said, "How far is it?" And he said, "Oh, it's just on the street." He said, "Well, you can't miss it." And so we started driving, and we were driving for a while, and I said, where are we going? Are we on the right street? Yeah, so we were on the freeway, and all of a sudden I saw this Welcome to Portugal sign, and I said, "Oh, is that it?" And he said, "No, I don't think that's it. Keep going." So I kept going, and we passed the Welcome to Portugal sign, and then all of a sudden everything switched to Portuguese. And I thought, we've left our mission. I said, "Elder Gasser, I think we're in Portugal." And he said, "No," he said, "I think there's another sign." And I said, "Everything's in Portuguese now. I'm pretty sure we're not in Spain." I said, "We need to flip around." But we couldn't really understand or read any of the signs on how to flip around. So we ended up in this little city in Portugal. We had to ask for directions on how to get back into Spain. So we got back into Spain, and then we ended up having to flip back around to get our picture taken by the Welcome to Portugal sign. So we actually left the mission boundaries. I don't know if you want to exclude that from the video, but that's something that all the missionaries in Badajoz always do. They always go and get a picture next to the Welcome to Portugal sign.